Enjoyers, everyone's been asking the same question for years. Why did Hollow Knight Silksong take 7 years to come out? Was it delays, disasters, or some kind of studio meltdown? Well, it wasn't any of the above. The truth is way simpler and way more surprising. Team Cherry didn't blow up. They didn't run out of money. They didn't scrap the game and start over. For 7 years, they were just having fun. No crunch, no chaos, just a tiny indie team sketching ideas. Oh, just experimenting, eating nice gordita crunches from Taco Bell, and slowly building what might be the most ambitious indie sequel ever. Bloomberg actually sat down with Team Cherry, and the devs admitted they were never racing a clock. In fact, co-founder Ari Gibson said, "We've been having fun. This whole thing is just a vehicle for our creativity." Ah, that must be fantastic. Based off these comments, I can genuinely say this game is definitely something to be hyped for. These guys were too busy having fun to come out with the game. The way the gaming world looks like today, with AAA titles being pushed every 2 to 3 years down our throats, except for good old GTA 6 and Elder Scrolls, this is a breath of fresh air. Originally, Silksong wasn't even meant to be a sequel. It was pitched as a little Hollow Knight expansion. But every time they added something, a new town, a quest system, a mechanic, the game was ballooning bigger and bigger. Gibson even said he had to force himself to stop sketching because every drawing turned into a new feature. If he hadn't stopped, Silksong could have taken 15 years. That's the real reason it took 7 years. Not disaster, but freedom. Hollow Knight's success meant they didn't need a publisher breathing down their necks. They weren't locked into deadlines. So, instead of cutting features, they kept adding them, and the scope just kept growing. Meanwhile, the community losing its collective mind. Every Nintendo Direct, every fake leak, every showcase, people were silk posting themselves into madness. But good old Team Cherry, they chose silence on purpose. No trailers, no half updates. They thought the game might have shipped in 2023, but once again, the scope expanded, so they just stayed quiet and kept working. Here's the wild part. Silksong's slow 7-year build didn't just affect fans, it shaped the whole indie scene. Other studios are literally avoiding September 4th like the plague because dropping your passion project the same week as Silksong is basically, well, it's brutal. It's like releasing your band's debut the same day Kendrick Lamar drops. You're toast. I've been keeping a close eye on the indie space, and you can see games shifting their launch windows just to dodge Silksong. Can't say I blame them. It's created this strange gravitational pull, everyone's steering clear of that release date. So after 7 years, here we are. The memes, the silence, the waiting, it all comes down to this. Hornet takes the stage on September 4th in what might be the biggest indie launch of the decade. Well, enjoyers, will you be copping this game? I might be. Hurricane Games signing out.